Hi guys, it's me Laura and welcome back to my channel. Firstly, I want to apologise for my lack of makeup. My skin is really bad at the minute, so I'm giving my face a bit of a break today. Plus I'm not at work today, so I don't feel the need to put makeup on. And secondly, I want to apologise how late this video is. I have not had any time to sit down and film a video, so today I'm off. I'm going to try and film my December favourites, my January favourites, and potentially part of a pre-mark haul. But yeah, that'll be on my channel. So I'm going to kick off my December favourites. Sorry it is late. I'm filming this on the 19th of February, but I just have not had time to film whatsoever. So I'm going to kick it off with the TV one. So I had a piece of paper but now I've lost it. So TV is obviously, I'm going to stick with Once. When does Once finish for the kind of, what do you call it? They finish and then there's a break and then they start again. I honestly can't remember. That's really bad. But yeah, I'm also as I'm filming this, Once is not being renewed for season 8, which I'm absolutely devastated about. I'm absolutely gutted. It's one of my favourite TV shows. It's one of those shows where it's really just pulled me in, and it's, as you know, I love Disney and I love it's one of those shows, so I am gutted about that. But yeah, there's not much to say about Once really, because I can't really remember. I think we found out that Alice was Hook's daughter. Now when I say Hook, I mean Wishfilm Hook, not Storybook Hook. So I'm not going to talk much about Once Upon a Time because it's very vague. I really need to watch a couple of the episodes again, so I might try and do that at some point. The other TV that I was watching, and I mentioned this in my BRB because my battery's about to die. There we go, we're back in the land of living again, and my battery is now being charged, so apologises for that. Epic fail. So yeah, Stranger Things. I think I mentioned this in my November favourites. My boyfriend Simon got me into Stranger Things. I was very worried about watching it because I don't do well with scary stuff, and I couldn't watch it on my own. So yeah, I watched it with him. We had finished season 2, and oh my goodness, can't wait for season 3. It's not usually my cup of tea. I'm just going to lay that down there. I'm not really into anything that's scary or sci-fi or I don't even know what you would call it. But I love it. The kid actors that are in it are like Millie Bobby Brown and all those kind of kids are fantastic. I just hope the whole like childhood fame thing doesn't go to their heads like it does with many child stars, but they are brilliant. And I do love it. I can't wait for season 3. I don't know what they're going to do with it because of the way season 2 ended. Don't like the demi-dogs. They scared the absolute crap out of me. When we watched the last 2 episodes of season 2, it was like, oh, I was freaking out. I just could not deal with that kind of level of fear. And Simon hadn't I don't think he had watched these episodes, so it was the first time both of us had seen it. And the bit at where Bob gets killed by one of them. Oh my goodness, I was freaking out. Something shocking. It's, you know, when you know something bad's going to happen and you're just like on the edge of your seat and you're like, your feet scared as well. But yeah, that moment where Bob got attacked by the demi-dogs was just a classic kind of horror movie, like where the person who gets killed does something really stupid and you're just like, you're meant to run. Why aren't you running? Like, duh, run. Something's after you. Just run. You know, don't just stand there. I was just like, classic. And oh, it was disgusting. Oh yeah, I don't do well with gore. But yeah, Stranger Things, I would definitely recommend. If I can watch it, I think a lot of people can watch it, so definitely give it a go. So, beauty, I have 2 items. I did get some Soap and Glory stuff for Christmas, but it is in my box with a lot of my other Soap and Glory stuff I got the previous year. So I'm obviously not going to do my Soap and Glory stuff, but one item I do like out of it, it's probably my favourite item, is the hand food. And I don't really use Soap and Glory until last year. And a girl I used to work with swears by this stuff, and I used hers when we were in work together, and it's the hand food. And I would get quite dry hands at this time of year, so it's always good to carry a hand cream, and it's quite a good size, so I can pop that in my handbag and carry it about with me. And the next beauty item I have is actually perfume I got for Christmas, and it's the Britney Spears perfume, and it's the Fantasy Intimate Edition. And Simon got me this, and it's in like a white bottle. The light is not going to show this up, and it's got like little pink diamantes on the bottle, and then it's got like this rose gold lid and again the light is too bright to show that up. And it smells lovely. I can't describe perfume at all. It's quite sweet, I think. I think you would say it's quite sweet, and I do like it. I like Britney's perfumes anyway. It's kind of my go-to for perfume, and it's not overly expensive. Again, I don't have expensive taste when it comes to perfume. So, yeah, it might show up a little bit better now because the sun is out and in a bit outside today, so. But yeah, and it's a 50ml bottle. So, yeah, I like it. So, clothes. I've got 4 items of clothing, 2 of which are Disney, and one of the items is actually a dress for dressing up. And I bought this out of Primark for £7 in the sale, reduced from 20. People probably think I'm mad about this, and it is a Belle dress. Now, I'm going to Enchanted Once Upon a Time Comic Con in June, and the theme for one of the party nights is princesses / villains. So obviously, dark hair, I'm going to go Belle. So it's just a yellow gold dress. It has the red rose. It's kind of cold shouldered, so it's got within straps, which is great because I don't do strapless. And it's got these lovely gold details on there. So around the bottom, it's got the roses, and it's quite light. So I'm going to wear this to the party, or the princess party. There is a dog outside and it's going mad. So there's dogs barking outside. Apologise. So yeah, I'm going to wear this. It's quite light, and it's also going to be quite see-through, unfortunately. So yeah, I might have to wear like white shorts underneath it as well. And I'm going to wear gold shoes, rose gold shoes. I think, although it is gold, it's in it, and I don't have gold. I have gold pumps. They're quite good actually. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to wear that as Belle, and I'm going to just like, I don't wear my hair up, so I'm just going to like curl it and then pin part of it up. So yeah, and obviously Belle is also Once Upon a Time, so yeah, a good bargain. So yeah, a dress I bought out of my work. I was not sure about. I love the dress. I just wasn't sure about it for me, and I bought it for New Year's Eve. And yeah, it was part of the Quiz's Gabby range. It's Gabby Allen from Love Island, and it's this bodycon dress, and it is, we call it the mermaid dress, and it's long sleeves, and it's velvet underneath, so the black bits like velvet, and it's got all these gorgeous like blue green sequences on it, and this was $34.99 I believe, if I can remember. Now I got my discount, and it's bodycon, so it came to above my knee. And one of the girls actually wore this to our Christmas party, and it was stunning on her. So I just wore it on New Year's Eve with black tights and my black shoes. I wore it on work a few times, again with black tights and black like little suede boots because I can't wear heels. So yeah, this is a size 6 and it's really nice on. But yeah, unfortunately it's not the sort of dress I can wear all year round, so at the minute I can't wear it to work because it's too blingy, but maybe come Christmas again I can get wearing it. But quite good for an Ariel Disney bound, I think. So another item of clothing, and this is actually, I think, in my last Primark haul, is a black leather skirt, because you can't go wrong with a black skirt. And this is £8 from Primark. It's a black leather skirt with 2 silver zips. I have the pink, the like blush pink version of this, and there is a fuchsia pink version which I really want. But yeah, for £8, it's really good quality. It sits really nice on me. I have no waist. I don't even think I have hips, to be honest. This sits really nice on me. This is a size 8 actually, so I sized up with this because I'm between a 6 and an 8, so I did have to go an 8. And you can wear this with anything. I've wore a red bodysuit with it. I've wore t-shirts tucked into it. I've wore a sweatshirt with it. And yeah, it just goes with absolutely everything. So yeah. Primark has quite a few colours in those, and they're really good quality. Like places like River Island are selling those for like 20-30 quid. So yeah, last item of clothing before I show you my pyjamas is my Cath Kidston Disney skirt. Oh my gosh, I love the Cath Kidston Disney ranges. I really want them to do princess range. My bank account says no. But I bought this, and I haven't actually the notebook. I'll have to grab it. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a dark grey, but to me it's like a navy grey. And it's very in-your-face Disney, but, you know, I don't do subtle Disney. Hard to get something to wear with, I'm not going to lie, so if anybody has a skirt, would like to recommend me something to wear with it, please do comment. I actually bought a top to wear with it, but it's not going to go because it's green. And there is no green in this, it's blue. Oops. So yeah, it's got loads of Disney characters on it. There you have Minnie, you've got Donald, you've got Mickey, you've Daisy on there, you've got Pluto as well. And I love the colours in this, like the pinks and the blues. Gorgeous. And this was, I can't remember, I'm going to say £35, which is such a steep price, but there was an offer on that if you spent a certain amount of money you got a notebook free, and the notebook is lovely. I just have to find it, but yeah, I really like it. And it's a nice length, it's just really hard to wear. I wore like a winey coloured t-shirt with it, like a top with it, but I don't know if it worked, and then a black cardigan, so quite hard. It'd be really good if I was going to Disney, but sadly I'm not. So moving on now to my pyjamas that I bought. These were actually for Christmas, and I love my pyjamas. It's maybe not warm enough for these, but I have wore them. But yeah, I love getting pyjamas for Christmas. These were from my sister, and they're Hogwarts ones. So they are Harry Potter ones, and they're a winey colour, and they're Hogwarts Quidditch. And they have like the 3 Quidditch hoops. They have little pieces of writing which I haven't read yet. I think it's the how you play Quidditch. Quidditch is a game played by 2 teams of 7 players. Each team has 3 chasers, 2 beaters, 1 keeper and 1 seeker. The game starts with the referee releasing 4 balls, a quaffle, 2 bludgers and a golden snitch. So it just sort of says what Quidditch is, and I'm not going to read those out. And then the bottoms are just these wine bottoms with white writing all over them, and you've got the Hogwarts crest, the sorting hats and broomsticks all over it, which is quite cool. I like the fact that they're not houses because, as you know, Primark really like Gryffindor or Slytherin, they don't do Hufflepuff, which sucks. I think they were about £11, and my sister bought me those. Harry Potter, my mug. Yeah, I wanted a mug for my boyfriend's house, and I seen this one. I knew I wanted it, but sadly, I don't really want to use it because I love the design of it. And I think maybe after a few washes, it might not be the best, but it's a Hufflepuff item, and it's a Hufflepuff mug, and it's from Primark for £5, and it's really pretty. It's a bit dusty because it's sitting on my shelf. So I decided to keep it for my shelf rather than use it as an actual mug. So it's yellow, and it's got the Hufflepuff crest on there, and it's such a nice mug. But yeah, I do like buying mugs to display, but yeah, it's really nice, and it's a Hufflepuff mug, and Primark don't usually do Hufflepuff stuff. So I had to buy it. As soon as I seen it, I was like, I need that in my life, even if I do just set it on my shelf. Because Hufflepuff stuff is so hard to come by. So in you go. Oh my gosh, would you go in? So yeah, that's my mug. So moving on now to 2 Disney figures I got for Christmas. And this was one Alison got me for Christmas, and I did film my Christmas favourite, all what I got for Christmas, on my camera, but my memory card corrupted it. The sun is out again, folks, I apologise, and I have my blinds shut. So I got this Chip and Dale Disneyland Paris figure, and Alison bought me this while we were in Disney, and it's got Chip and Dale just climbing up the Eiffel Tower to get an acorn. This is Chip, the brown, darker one is Chip, and the lighter one is Dale. So yeah, so cute! And Chip and Dale are 2 of my favourite characters to make while I'm at Disney. And yeah, so it just says Disneyland Paris there. And I love it! And it's product exclusive to Disneyland Paris. So you can't buy these any of the other parks. So I absolutely love it. And little Chip and Dale. She also got me another Disney tradition. So she did, but I haven't put this out yet, have I? No, just double checking. I haven't put this up on my shelf yet. I really need to because it will work with part of my shelf. If I can get it out. I love Disney traditions. I think they're stunning. I shall not complain about the sun being out, people. So yeah, I wasn't expecting this at all. I don't really collect Frozen merchandise as such, but this is just absolutely adorable. Although she's being strangled at the minute. But it's a young Anna from Frozen. Again, the sun has just come out. So yeah, it's just little young Anna, and the detail in her dress is really pretty. Oh, the sun's really not doing her justice. What's this one called? It's just this Anna minifigure. So it is. Yeah, just mini Anna figure. And that's. I need to take this off and stop her from being strangled. But yeah, she's quite tiny. I wish I could get a better But yeah, she's so cute. And I do. Anna's probably, like, in my top 5 Disney princesses, Anna would be in my top 5. I do like Anna quite a lot, so yeah. Another Christmas present I got. Now I can't get her back into the box. I do like Disney traditions. I have quite a few of the Rapunzel ones, so I do, and I have a Chip and Dale one as well. So, but they're really nice, and they're such nice keepsakes as well. And then I leave polystyrene over my bed. Great. So, another Disney item I got, and I got 2 of these for Christmas actually, is the Mrs. Potts, and this is not going to show up because of the light as it stops swinging. Yeah, it's a Mrs. Potts necklace, and these are from Primark, and I got 2 of these, and it's £2, and I have the earrings as well, but I'm not going to hunt them out because they're on my thingy. But yeah, Beauty and the Beast is my 3rd favourite Disney movie, so I love Beauty and the Beast. Where are we? Now, the next item I debated about showing this in my video because it's quite a personal item, and it was bought to me by Simon, and it was just one of those moments my eye just completely was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So yeah, it's a scrapbook. I love to scrapbook. Don't really have a lot of time to scrapbook, but I love to scrapbook. I have one from my first visit to the Harry Potter Theatre, I have one from my 2015 trip to Disneyland Paris, and now I have this one. And it basically says the story of us so far, and it says Laura and Simon at the bottom of it. And I haven't actually done anything to it. So basically you have like these pages. Oh sugar, it's my Christmas cards just fell out. And you have the little envelopes in the inside of it, so I can store stuff like photos and stuff. But yeah, I love it, and I love the writing's rose gold. So I was so happy when I seen this, and it was just such a surprise, pleasant surprise. I love it, and I can't wait to get started on it. So yeah, get my creative juices flowing for that one. And the last 3 items I have are IKEA candles, and I don't know, I just have a thing about candles. At the minute, I do have a Scentsy burner, but I keep going into shops and buying Yankee candles. I don't know, and I used to hate burning candles because I'm scared of fire. But yeah, these are 85p, and who doesn't go into IKEA and doesn't come out with a candle? But yeah, so I got the apple one, and this one's probably my favourite out of the 3, and it's green, and it's an apple one. So yeah, I haven't burnt them yet, they're brand new. This one is this raspberry one. It's very summery, this one. So it's raspberry one. And the last one is the vanilla. Vanilla scents are probably some of my favourite actually. So it's vanilla ice cream, and that doesn't show up because the sun's shining in. Which reminds me I need to go and turn the tumble dryer on. So yeah, that is, let me have a look. Yeah, I think that's everything from my Disney favourites. Sorry it is so late, but yeah, life has just gotten in the way of my YouTube at the minute, so I do apologise for that. But yeah, that is everything from my December favourites, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I will be uploading hopefully my January favourites and then Primark-ish haul. Also, I'm going to be vlogging my trip to London in March as well, so I'm going to be vlogging it too. So, bye guys!